ARK CEO Cathie Wood revealing why she FOMO bought $100,000 worth of Bitcoin back when it was at $250. At the point that I'm filming this, that's a pretty nice return, being it's trading at 35K, never sold.
Ever since we went off the gold exchange standard, he said, I may not, it's a rules-based monetary policy, rules-based monetary system. And I said, and he said, I may not agree with the rule, because he was thinking more in terms of inflation. So you'd want a price rule as opposed to store of value, which quantity. He says, but it's okay. It's a rule. And we need to get back to this. And I said to him, how big could this be? And he said, well, how big is the U.S. monetary base? Now, Bitcoin was $250 at that time. So it was roughly a $6 billion network value or market cap. And I said, he said, how's the monetary? I said, it's $4.5 trillion. He said, there's your answer. I said, really? And I immediately, I put a lot of money, especially our analyst, Chris Berniski at the time.
Hello, Chris.
You know Chris. Yeah. So our analyst, he was the one really doing the work on the paper, and hand-selected Yassine, which has made us very happy. But he... your question again, I lost that.
What was your moment where you realized, which you've explained?
So I put... I don't think I've ever disclosed this before, but I put $100,000 in.
$250.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's that, 400
she has
Bitcoin?
400 Bitcoin.
I don't even know. And I wasn't counting at the time.
400 Bitcoin is her personal investment. And I love what she said there, because it's the concept of monetary policy that's perfectly rules-based, not some random group of people who have like a gut feeling this way or that way. I would much rather trust in an algorithm that's public to all of us, knowing exactly what it's going to do, rather than what we see play out with the US dollar and other really fiat currency, where it's a group of people and then they sometimes announce their decisions. We might agree with it. We might disagree with it. It might be opaque. It might not be opaque. There's too many questions. And to me, that's the mathematical beauty of Bitcoin. It's a perfect algorithm to run monetary policy that's open source to everyone. We can all see it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, or confusions, or surprises. And to me, that is very important when it comes to your store of value. So, I mean, Cathie Wood here, obviously of ARK Invest, YOLOing into it, 100K when it was trading at 250. So she now has 400. I mean, honestly, that might be one of her best trades. 250 up to 35K. That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's wild.